What up? So for this video, it's going to be about redoing this section of track that I talked about in the previous videos to make it longer for my stack train. My stack train is pretty long, and I'm trying to have a siding that it will currently fit on, even though I do plan to add to it in the future, which kind of makes this eventually a moot point because when I get to add to it, it won't fit by a considerable amount for what I want to add, because the stack train is 32 cars, 3 engines, I think it is. I was just moving it around by hand and caused a derailment back there. I don't know if you can see that real well, but I gotta fix that. Pulled up the track to figure out what how I can shift the main line down this way with the turnouts needed to get into there, and then the ladder to get into the 3 tracks and for the back long yard. And I've already shortened up. Let's see, help you out there some with this light. I've already shortened up this yard. You can see I added that section of track in that has the wiring soldered to it. This is what I do a lot. I'll probably cover that in another video of how I do my bus and feeders for this, because it's pretty simple. You don't need a whole lot, and I actually have a newer way to do it. Let me get in there. A friend of mine gave me the rail joiners that have the wire soldered. I've been using those. I think they're the Atlas ones, and they work pretty well. The only thing is you got to be careful because you can not hook it up the right way. You can hook it up backwards, basically. My wiring diagram is rail A, which is the closest rail to me, is white, and the rail B, the next one, is black, and so forth. And that keeps everything from short-circuiting. But I'm gonna work on this some more, and I'll check back in to show you the progress of getting it completed. Alright, it is back together and repositioned down towards this way, and I think I got the length I need to position that, or store that train there. I'm about to fire up a locomotive I have over here and run it around on this track to test it out. Let's see, that's 20, nope, wrong button, 20. But yeah, repositioning this and hooking them back up track power didn't take me but maybe 20 minutes, if that. I shifted it down. You can see pieces I ended up with. Oh, we stopped for some reason. Let me figure that out. I'll be right back. Okay, I didn't have some of the feeders hooked up for that section of the track. And I don't need these cars. Let's go this way. Oh. You get the idea. I'm going to test all this, and then I'll get back with you. Alright, I ran this around some to test what I changed up. I'm going to put these cars back, and since I'm filming, it'll probably derail. But I also got the other train put back together for where it came apart, and I'm like 2 or 3 inches short of what I need, but it is better than it was. I don't have enough connector pieces, and what I mean by connector pieces is little pieces like this of the different sizes to probably move that back a little bit further, and make it to where it completely fits, because you can see right there that that train would run into the side of that. There's not enough clearance. It just means on the other end I have to pull forward a little bit more and block that side. But it's close enough for what I can do, because I literally used most of the smaller connector pieces, and I ended up with a whole bunch of, or not a whole bunch, these leftover 4.5 inch pieces that were filling the gaps on the old layout. I do have some in here. I could probably figure it out, but I don't think I really have enough of the 1 inch, or and the next size is up till about 3 inch to attempt it, because I got a 4 inch section right there that would give me the play I need to go back, but between that and trying to move this back, I don't think it would work. Yeah, I would want 2 or 3 inch pieces to go there. I don't have that, so I stopped it. Hold on, let's finish moving these cars back. But here, we'll go around and look at the head end of the train for what I was trying to do. Focus. So there's the front of the train. It is pretty close. I think another train could get by it right now, so I may have 1 inch or so to play with, but even then, on the tail end, it's probably not going to be enough. But it is more than it was, because these were almost all the way out to the main line over here, and of course the other side was pretty much on the lead end into this backyard. So I'll call it a win for now, because I don't have the pieces, and I'm good with that. But anyway, other than tidying up some wires, that's pretty much it. I got that moved. Easy Track can do a lot of things, but obviously it won't do everything that regular track can do, because you can cut and splice a lot easier, but you can be pretty close with Easy Track. So especially for like a shelf layout, not doing scenery or whatever. Maybe one day I'll build a layout with scenery or whatever when I get a room that has the space that I want. So anyway, that's all for this one.